Lesnar.
Brock who?
Some man.
Brock who? Brock who? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the 5-star booking.
Bing, 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 bing.
We talk about wrestling and all that good stuff up in here. So, the old dirty demon sent us a link of Brock Lesnar, and you want to break it down to the fans in TV land? Let them know.
Well, I don't know who it was against, but apparently there was a house show out there in WWE land.
Elias.
Imagine if it was. But
this house shows are non-canon. Sometimes.
Whatever it was, he only did about 35 seconds of work there, and the fans felt some type of way. And, you would imagine that is not the way that the WWE Universal Champion should have been treated. But then, let's just look at the state of the WWE Universal Championship. When it was announced at its inception, at its point of origin, I was gonna say origin point. So shut up. Like 3 of y'all are laughing at me.
I told you, I'm laughing at you right now.
Okay.
I only hear one chuckle. Breeze Lou don't laugh. He's like the Machete of this. Machete don't laugh.
Breeze Lou don't laugh.
Hashtag shout out to Danny Trejo.
It's a word for actors that laugh. It's called comedians.
Whatever. But either way, at the inception of the WWE Universal Championship, they booed that. They booed that ish. They did not like that at all. Triple H was there and they did the whole thing. They did the whole pulling the velvet tarp off of the belt. They booed it at the beginning. And Brock Lesnar going out there and doing his little 35 seconds of heaven or whatever
Suplex City probably
they felt was gonna happen or whatever, it did not go over. The WWE Universal Championship has been a very hard sell. I would imagine.
It's funny because
no one is digging that belt.
It's funny because it's a house show and all this, but these are the same fans that go to an indie show and see a decrepit Bret Hart come out, step in the ring, say something for 10 seconds, and just walk out.
And what, they'll love it?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even
it's
know. I don't even know what to say to that.
When Troy fought X-Pac and
my whole thing is why even have Brock in house shows?
Exactly. He doesn't make it so raw, but he's at a house show.
He has a house show.
Despite the fact that
was
he did
drunk.
Probably.
Jeff Jarrett's gonna come to the Hall of Fame ceremony drunk.
Jarrett was announced into the Hall of Fame drunk.
I really gotta get down on this.
Jeff Jarrett is
I want to know his beef with Double J. I mean, I'm not saying that he's wrong, and I don't feel
the old Dirty Demon has a beef with Jeff Jarrett being inducted into the Hall of Fame.
We gonna talk about why you don't like Jeff Jarrett, boo boo.
He make it sound like he owing money and he ain't paying back in a while.
Say word, son.
Might as well.
Why you don't like Jeff Jarrett?
Why don't I like Jeff Jarrett? All right, let's get into it.
Say word, son.
Hashtag deep dive. All right, let's
say word.
Let's get into this. Let's get into this. JEFF, JARRETT ain't been worth a dime. Ain't been worth a stack of dimes. Ever since he made his whole thing. I just don't get the gimmick. You know what I'm talking about?
Wow, you went straight.
Jeff Jarrett.
You went full exile just now with that one.
Jeff Jarrett. You have to.
I just don't understand the gimmick.
That's how I know it irks you. This is so I'm sorry cutting you off. This is gonna be interesting.
Jeff Jarrett, his whole. Let me. You
went full exile.
Let me retrace my steps and let me choose my words so I don't give myself an aneurysm right now. But the WWE Hall of Fame, to my understanding, was based on the impact that you made in the WWE.
The impact.
The WWE or WWF, WWG, WW, all of the letters of the alphabet. Jeff Jarrett has not been worth a damn until his daddy created or his daddy put the money up to make TNA so he could be champion. He had to go to his daddy's wrestling company so he could be named a world champion somehow. Okay? That did not happen in WWE.
Say words, man.
If Jeff Jarrett gets nominated to the WWE Hall of Fame because of some ish he was able to do outside of the company, why doesn't Taka Michinoku get the nod to the WWE Hall of Fame? He's been hanging and banging, and he's been slanging them things with everybody outside of the WWE. In Japan, your boy is a legend.
To play devil's advocate.
Ultimo, shut up! I'm still on the mic.
Wait. He having an exile moment.
I'm still on the mic. Exile moment, my balls. I'm still on the mic. Ultimo Dragon. You want to talk about highly decorated athletes?
Vanilla Midget, you mean?
No, I'm talking about Ultimo Dragon. You might be talking about a Vanilla Midget. I'm talking about Ultimo Dragon. Ain't no vanilla in Japan, bitch. They about that sakura. They about that cherry blossom. Ho, get your mind
all
right.
The guitars he broke off people's heads. You're delirious, sir.
Get your mind right. Get your mind right, bitch. Ultimo Dragon, Taka Michinoku. We even did Shelton Benjamin out in Ring of Honor. He cleaned up in Ring of Honor. Was champion of that company in less than 1 year after signing with them. We can get into what's it? Montel Vontavious Porter, my man, Black Godzilla MVP, getting all that money out there in Japan, out there outside of the WWE, getting that money outside of the WWE. And you know what they gave MVP? A little seat at the APA table on Raw 25. But Jeff Jarrett gets a nod to the Hall of Fame for what? Calling people slap nuts? Going El Kabong on people with that guitar? Crying over Owen Hart's death? Get out of here! Jeff Jarrett ain't did shit in the WWE, in the WWF, WWF in the damn alphabet. He ain't even been on the map until his daddy got his shit started in TNA or Global Force or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Jeff Jarrett ain't did a goddamn thing for that damn company. And yeah, he's going to get that nod for the Hall of Fame? Eat my balls, nigga. And I don't say nigga that much. Say words, son. And I don't say nigga that much. But you know what? I'm Jabari as hell right now. You brought the umbaku out of me, y'all. No, my ass.
No, lower.
Ain't no lower. Jeff Jarrett does not deserve a seat in the Hall of Fame at all. Nope.
You know why? All the guitars he broke over people had. You know how much money that
all that money. How many championships that got him?
I can't finish that.
How many championships did that get him?
I think.
I'm M'Baku right now. All dirty M'Baku right now. All dirty Jabari right now, baby.
Is going into Hall of Fame as an Intercontinental Champion. He's not going.
My ass.
But he
ain't even the best in the Continental Champion. I put Santino in the Hall of Fame ahead of him.
He's not the best.
Honestly, I thought people were joking when they said he was going to the Hall of Fame. In my head, I was like, oh, they funny. I still think it's a joke. Like the Hall of Fame's gonna come, Vince is gonna come out and announce it himself, and Vince is like, no, you basically held that title for ransom in a match with China. This is basically the big payback. You're not getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. You know who is? Bill DeMont. Somebody.
I'd rather him than Jarrett. I'd rather him than Jarrett.
For that.
Or probably Dixie Carter before.
I just think he's just putting him
for
that. I'm assuming.
I put Billy Corgan in the WWE Hall of Fame before.
Because I'm assuming they just put him for like his multiple IC championships and stuff like that.
Please.
That's it. I think.
How many did he have?
I think like 2 or 3.
What the fuck is that? That's entry level.
I think so, yeah.
That's entry level. Al Snow should be in the Hall of Fame before him. Al Snow is much more over in the WWF, in the Attitude Era than Jeff Jarrett was.
Actually, matter of fact.
Man, listen.
Coming out there with that butchered ass Kid Rock sounding fucking intro. Get out of here.
Jeff Jarrett, man.
Jeff Jarrett, you get no hands in Mikasa. Fuck you.
Jeff Jarrett got to where he's at because of Friends.
Jeff Jarrett got to where he's at because of his daddy.
And Friends. Vince Russo's the reason why he was champion in WCW.
Gross. With his fucking slap. Jeff Jarrett got to where he was because Owen Hart died. If Owen Hart didn't die, Jeff Jarrett wouldn't have a fucking career. I said it. Come get me.
They weren't even tag team partners at the time.
And when they did that Owen Hart tribute, they Jeff Jerky Beef, that's how I used to call him, did his little shit. Owen! Eat a dick, Jeff Jarrett. You ain't shit.
He's a man of God, remember? He was reborn.
You ain't no man on no damn God. The devil's a god, too.
Man, Jeff Jarrett, man.
Fuck Jeff Jarrett.
What can I say about Jeff Jarrett?
Nothing!
That hasn't been said about Afghanistan. It was bombed out and depleted. Nah, but on some real shit. Jeff Jarrett, I only think he got inducted into the Hall of Fame
because they ran out of options.
Because
they didn't want to put Ahmed Johnson in the Hall of Fame.
Now, on some real shit, I think he got inducted into the Hall of Fame because of all the people he hired from TNA that's making Vince McMahon money now.
I can see that.
Like, Samoa Joe. Oh, cool. You hired Samoa Joe. You gave him a shot.
AJ Styles, especially.
CM Punk.
Look, the 50-year-old had numerous stints in WWE, and his 6 IC championship reigns are tied for the 3rd most in company history. That's why I'm thinking he's going in there.
You get a bronze. You get a
Who's the first 2?
You get a Hall of Fame now for the bronze medal. Fuck you.
The first 4.
Get out of here. No.
He was also a tag team champion and European champion.
Gross. Nasty.
And
you know who else is a European champion? I believe
in WCW he was a 4-time heavyweight champion and a 3-time United States champion.
Oh, because of Vince Russo.
Who the fuck? Okay,
but you can't acknowledge that and then disacknowledge what he did in WWE. You know what I'm saying? Of course he won that title because of Vince Russo, and of course he won the titles because of Vince. It's all planned out.
You know what? You know who I will put ahead of Jeff Jerky Beef in the WWE Hall of Fame?
Who?
British Bulldog. Come get me. Come get me.
That's somebody I want to see in the Hall of Fame.
Come get me. British Bulldog should have been in the Hall of Fame before that.
Coming after you for that one. They'll be stupid if they come after you for that one.
Well,
that's somebody that should have been in the Hall of Fame
from the get go. Yup. And yet they're gonna put Jeff Jerky Beef in there. Get out of here. Jeff Jarrett, eat my balls. Both of them.
The Matrix, man. That's Jeff Jarrett's in the Hall of Fame. I'm like, damn, all the good people that could have been in the Hall of that.
What good people?
Yeah, there's so many good wrestlers that's not in the Hall of Fame.
Sometimes it's not even. Sometimes it's not even WWE. Sometimes it's the actual wrestlers that
they don't like
no,
the company.
That they'll say no.
Who the hell cares? Like 30% of those people who would have said no are dead. So who cares?
You got some that's living. That's basically they don't want to sign the Legends deal. They want to. They don't want to deal with the WWE politics.
They don't want to do nothing. Like how long was it that they took to have this motherfucker the guy who had the longest reign of championship?
San Martino.
You know how long it took them to get him?
But he don't like.
It took him like
Vince
years.
Man, but he liked Vince Senior.
He liked Vince Senior. He doesn't like Vince, but he was okay with Triple H. Yep. So when Triple H went up to Vince and asked him about that, Vince said, if you could convince him, then go ahead. I'll put him in the Hall of Fame. But he's going to say no to me. So Triple H went up to him and he said, okay to Triple H.
And that's why I think Triple H, like, people tell me that 205 Live is doing good.
Because he changed it back. 205 is basically NXT Junior at this point.
About time.
Yeah.
That's what it should have been.
Who's the champion right now?
Who's the champion? They have no champion. They're actually doing the tournament for it.
Oh, okay. Oh, because I saw Rockstar Spud's the GM now.
Yeah, he's the GM now. Yeah, that's a Triple H move.
It's a good move because people know who he is. He's a recognizable face.
He's good at mic. He's good on the mic.
Oh yes, he is.
Yeah, so it's a good move.
Now, if WWE want to surprise people, bring in the American Top Team with Bobby Lashley. Have Dan Lambert in the corner of Bobby Lashley. Oh man.
Yeah, because 205 Live now is under Triple H's direction now. Let's get that to him.
Since NXT was able to do such a great job. I don't say that sarcastically, y'all. Like
Financially, he's doing crap, but critically, he's doing great.
like through word of mouth. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people would still pretty much say the NXT product was probably better than the main.
It always is.
The main product.
It's just
the
not making
flagship
money
product.
though. That's the only problem.
And
You put it on the WWE network,
and your
like
team
$9.99 a month. Like
and
that's the market share.
And your team, TM61 or whatever the hell they call themselves, the Mighty Don't Kneel.
Mm-hmm.
Your team from the GM mode, basically.
Mm-hmm.
They came back and they're doing good in NXT from what I see, and they might fight the Kingdom. I mean, that's not the Kingdom. What's the hell name of Adam Cole's team in WWE again?
The Undisputed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call them Kingdom 2. Well, the Kingdom 2 is doing good. I know we was just shitting on Jeff Jarrett, but it's like, honestly, I can't keep joking about it.
I just think he's going on for like all the stuff, like the titles he's won. And that's it. That's it.
What the fuck did he win?
I just mentioned it.
That ain't enough.
What?
There have been people
That's like
who are
Drew Carey
not
going into it, and I'm like, Drew Carey? Like,
there are some people who have not won anything.
Yeah.
There are some people. Matter of fact, there are some people who have won more than he has.
Donald Trump is in
that
there.
are not going in there.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like that could be depending, like on the wrestler too. Though I don't know. I don't know. But sometimes the wrestlers
You know
like,
what I think
no.
it is?
They'll literally say no.
WWE's like, yo, listen, we want that TNA library. We'll put you in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, they don't.
If we get that TNA library,
because
we want the Kurt Angle and Sting and AJ Styles,
Samoa Joe, all of them, motherfuckers, man.
That means Jeff Hardy, Victory Road.
Oh, that's gonna be deleted. No pun intended.
Anyway, I was like, that's all right. Matter of fact,
Steve Barton to come up and be like, do not put that in your library. I do not want to relive that again.
this is a disgrace. I know. Let's talk about the stuff that the people that got famous from TNA.
I got famous from TNA before going to WWE, or like
they made a name for themselves in TNA that made WWE want to get them. But you had a few people that thought that TNA was gonna be booming.
Meaning they never went to WWE.
Yeah. Like Abyss.
That's not a lot of people.
Abyss basically they were gonna have Abyss fight the Undertaker at WrestleMania. And Abyss said, "Nah, TNA is gonna take care of me," and he's regretting that mistake now.
Oh yeah, he's regretting it now. Yeah.
Poor guy. It's like Abyss, doggy. You were with a company. You signed on with a company. You decided to run the flag of a company that owes Billy Corgan money.
That was like half of the wrestlers' money.
Despite all this rage, he is still gonna fucking get paid. Like, like, come on, man.
I heard Billy.
The lead singer from the Smashing Pumpkins put money into your company, and he did not get a return on his investment.
They got rid of his ass. That was.
But
dumb.
they still owe him money.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is, Billy Corgan did a good job. But
hey, they still owe Billy money.
But who else other than Abyss?
Billy gonna get that money.
Like an Abyss to me is not like top tier.
At the time period, he was.
If anything, he's like one of the last of the homegrown. Cause like I guess at that point, AJ been done left.
LAX.
Joe been done left.
James Storm's left, went back, then left again, and James Storm killed Mickey James. Also, you remember that James Storm killed Mickey James?
How did James Storm kill him?
He pushed her in front of a train.
Good God.
At TNA, and then you never see Mickey James again.
Yeah, TNA would be wild sometimes.
And 2 years later, she's on fucking SmackDown.
Yeah, that'd be wild, man. They'd be going crazy.
You have a lot of people because you look at at WWE now, most of the people from WWE came from Ring of Honor and TNA.
Which is weird because you look at TNA and
because if
80% of their champions came from WWE.
That's what I'm saying. That's one thing, and then two, if the question is that they've never ever been in WWE, then that's a different story too. Because you're talking about success in TNA, but never been in WWE, regardless if their tenure in WWE was success or not. Like EC3, EC3 wasn't WWE before.
Yeah, he was Derek Bateman. He was.
You know what I'm saying? So we can't count him.
No, but he got popular in there.
Depending on how like what the parameters of your question is.
Yeah, so we'll phrase that like
That's
you know
what I'm trying
who
to say.
got famous. They made a name for themselves in that company.
In
You
TNA.
can say that, yeah. Cause like Jay Lethal was fucking.
Jay Lethal.
That's
was
one
great.
that's one guy that I've been for years already that
Yeah.
he needs to sign up already. Why not? This guy is great. His imitations are on point. That's one thing.
Him versus Ric Flair, man.
Him versus Ric Flair.
That
was
joint,
fantastic.
y'all seen that on YouTube already. Y'all already know.
That
Jay
was
Lethal.
fantastic.
That's my line. That's my line.
You know, Ric Flair cracked a smile. He couldn't hold it. He was cracking a smile.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was like Jay Lethal, man. Then TNA saw his momentum. They killed it. Turned into Black Machismo.
Black Machismo, yeah.
And he's like coming out doing the Macho
Black
Man.
Macho
thing.
Man. Yeah.
That was like, motherfucker.
WCPW at the time when it was called WCPW and Ring of Honor saw the greatness in him. You know,
Yeah.
so they put him as champion and stuff like that. They saw it, like he was doing his thing.
Yeah, him and his whole the Book of Truth and all that crew he was with.
Yeah, he's still good. Like that's somebody they could still snatch up. Although his name kind of went down now.
Yeah.
I feel.
Oh, Jeff Jarrett, man, he didn't do anything for me, man. Like it's not. I don't buy it.
Anybody.
I don't
He
buy
didn't
it.
do anything. For
See,
anybody.
they're co-signing my grievance. That's what.
Like-
That's what that is.
That's why, like,
Jeff Jarrett did nothing in the WWE. Did nothing in TNA / Global Force / whatever. He did nothing in any freaking promotion. How does he get to be in the damn Hall of Fame? How? How, Sway? How,
You don't
Sway?
know all the answers.
nah, that shit don't make sense. Like,
How, Sway?
that shit makes no
I put the
sense.
Brooklyn Brawler in the WWE Hall of Fame ahead of Jeff Jerky Beef.
At least Brooklyn Brawler did stuff backstage. Brooklyn Brawler did a lot for that company backstage. He should be in it.
Look, as soon as Drew Carey went into the Hall of Fame, I'm like, everybody's capable of going into the Hall of Fame.
Let alone Mr.
As
T.
soon as Connor the Crusher went into Hall of Fame.
Fuck Mr. T and his goddamn like preacher damn thing he was doing in that Hall
Shut
of
up! Mr. T loves his mama.
Fame. He was like saying shit. Everybody
was
was mad
a-
signing, talking about God, Jesus.
And his mama.
And
Hey,
he,
Mom.
and he was afraid
I ain't
of
mentioned the mom.
His
and,
mama.
and he was afraid of Roddy Piper.
I mean, but like, that was an
That
intimidating
probably punch him for
personality.
real in real life.
Yeah. They, yeah, I don't care. This whole actor, he an actor. Yeah, Jeff Jarrett's a dead topic. That dude, it's a waste of space in the Hall of Fame.
He should not be in the
But
damn.
every year there's
he
always a waste.
delegitimizes the Hall of Fame, like immensely.
I'm just glad he's not the leader.
It's like
Hall of Famer.
it's like
You think the Big Show's gonna be in this one? Hopefully,
Maybe.
because he retired
I
peacefully.
think he's gonna be there next year.
Goldberg will be the headliner.
He's the
of Hall
headline.
of
He's the
Fame.
headline. Yeah.
Yeah, when one of you guys posted up and they said like the Big Show something peacefully. All I saw is like peacefully last night. I thought he died.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought too.
I saw him like the Big Show dead. And it's like, oh, he retired peacefully. I'm like,
Then it's like you'll definitely get a lot of that whole peacefully stuff.
and,
Like
and
I seen something for DMX and I seen something for the Undertaker. And it seemed like they passed by a house peacefully.
Yeah. And people thought like it was like yeah. I've seen that one before.
a crazy train is Mankind. I think he's gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
Mick Foley?
Yeah, he's in the Hall of Fame. Oh yeah, I think he's already in the Hall of Fame.
Is he?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, let's check.
That's right. Let's go. Snopes, we about to live fact check for y'all one time for
I
your
know
mind.
who shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. That's Jeff Jarrett.
See? Breeze Lewis co-signing with the old dirty demon has been telling y'all. I'm telling you. Jeff Jarrett ain't this shit. And I know we trying to clean stuff up. We trying to keep stuff PG, but I just can't keep that
Yeah.
in me. Yeah, vitriol
Not
is
even
real.
that.
He's
Like,
in the 2013 class.
Good
okay,
for
cool.
him. Wait, this is Mick Foley?
Yeah, it's Mick Foley.
So then Mankind, Dude Love, and Cactus Jackson have a chance.
Not even that. Like China
Papa's baby boy.
should have went to the Hall of Fame before.
Instead of
Whoa,
Jeff
whoa,
Jerky.
What? You better shut your mouth.
Like, Jeff Jarrett's like that's a,
Vince, I don't like you. Call security.
like China, like fucking China, like come
China.
on.
Joni
You know,
Lar.
we don't allow countries in the Hall of Fame.
Like, you can Google Jeff Jarrett and see that he basically held y'all for cash ransom for the title.
Dude, so did Ultimate Warrior. That dude did some crazy stuff.
But then he came out and did that speech before he died. So,
Well, when his heart had a rock star party in his chest. His fucking mosh pit and it broke the speaker.
Good gracious.
His anti-homosexuality rant in that college was hilarious.
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
So funny.
Anti-homosexuality rant.
Oh, yeah.
Please do go on.
He went crazy. He was like, homosexuality does not make the world go round. It doesn't work when you're queer.
Dang, warrior.
That's funny.
The ultimate warrior with the ultimate take. Like,
yeah,
hey.
he went in, bro. He went in. I was like, oh, damn.
Wow, I didn't know Jesse the Body Ventura was in the Hall of Fame after he successfully sued Vince McMahon. And Jesse Ventura was like, the greatest victory of my career is over Vince McMahon.
He literally says that. Like, I watched you can't watch the podcast, but I listened to the Stone Cold podcast where Jesse Ventura was on there, and then Stone Cold asked him about it, and he was like, oh, man, that's like the greatest victory of my life.
Oh, yeah. And he deserved it just because backstage, Jesse the Body Ventura was trying to do a union. He was trying to build a union with wrestlers, and because of that, he got screwed over.
Oh, yeah.
And then Jesse Ventura was that brother who was not having your bullshit.
He's like, oh man, I was a Marine. Like, you don't scare me.
I fought the Predator.
Sorry, yeah.
I fought the Predator alongside Bill Duke and Arnold
Schwarzenegger
and Sonny Landham.
They have a lot of people in the Hall of Fame that you think they wouldn't be in there, but they are there. Like even Mr. Fuji. Mr. Fuji.
Yeah.
Choppy, yo, pee. But still, that was a memorable persona. I literally cannot remember who Jeff Jarrett had a beef with. Who did Jeff Jarrett beat for the Intercontinental Championship?
Shawn Michaels.
Gross. So Shawn Michaels is able to make Jeff Jarrett, but he's not able to make Dwayne Johnson.
That's it.
Well, no, that...
because he said something about the Samoan family. He was like,
oh yeah, we gonna
kill
you.
Yeah, that's how
he said something about that. So you can't talk crap about Samoan family to a Samoan. They will not like you for the rest of your eternity life.
Gorillas of Destiny will come at you.
The Jabari tribes will come after you. But yeah, Jeff Jarrett is going to the Hall of Fame, but he did nothing to earn it. Sorry.
Sonny.
Put his ass in the Global Force Wrestling Hall of Fame. How about that one?
That's the only thing that like I don't understand. Like you didn't want to put because Triple H in the podcast, the Stone Cold podcast, right? The WWE version of it, the WWE Network version of it. He's saying that, if you look up China, on Google or whatever, and you look her up, you're gonna see like porn videos basically and stuff like that, right? But I'm like, well, Sonny was doing stuff like that.
That's if that's what you're looking for.
Like,
you can find other stuff from
Sonny
China.
Sonny was
Joni,
doing porn before.
Laura, rest in peace.
So why did she get?
And wasn't she didn't she have the IC belt at one point?
Who, China?
Yeah.
Yeah, she took it from Jeff Jarrett.
She beat Jeff Jarrett.
That's why I said she should be in the Hall of Fame.
And she beat no.
Y'all about to
not
make
for the IC title.
Y'all about to make me
what she did, what she did as in her career overall.
No, yeah, she beat him for the title. Yeah, she beat Jeff Jarrett for the title. I'm saying, didn't she beat Jericho too? I remember.
No, Jericho beat her for the belt.
Oh, okay. But Jericho's just a man. Jericho, future Hall of Fame, automatic.
Yeah, I can't see.
Hall of Famer is too low of a term for what Chris Jericho.
I can't see Jericho retire. That's gonna break my heart.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, he's performing on the 17th of this month.
I'm gonna cry when he retires. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
$40 for a ticket to see Jericho playing Fozzy. I'll just go just see Jericho.
I'll pay $60. No,
I'll pay $60. I don't care.
But yeah. Like Jeff Jarrett gets in the WWE Hall of Fame, but China don't.
Pete Rose is the Hall of Fame.
Drew Carey,
Mike
Tyson,
Drew Carey,
Donald Trump, Mr. T, Schwarzenegger, Snoop Dogg in the Hall of Fame.
You have a president of the United States of America is in the Hall of Fame.
Gross.
Yep, you got some kid named Connor the Crusher who's in the Hall of Fame.
You got the war.
Joan London.
That's messed up that you said like that. Have you seen the video? that will melt your heart, buddy. Okay?
It didn't melt my heart. I just looked at him like, oh, he's sick. Other kids are sick too. I've seen worse kids in Africa videos just starving, eating dirt. Literal dirt.
With Sarah McLachlan singing in the background.
And all that money that people are sending to the African kids, and these white people just like taking it and just putting like 10 cents from everything and giving it to these kids. Fuck them. There's worse things going on out there. If the parents wanted that kid to be strong, they should have been drinking when he was in the womb.
I think you're saying this because the kid is white. Okay. I try to say that low so it don't come into the audio.
No, I am already. like
Hopefully it didn't come up in the audio.
Like when I saw Black Panther, and I said, yo, I'm Killmonger. Everybody said you're just saying that because he's just a cool villain. I said, everyone that knows me knows that's not my views. And I told you, if it's an apocalypse, so I'm having white slaves. I'm going to downtown Manhattan. And like, I'm gonna see if I can find my white bosses. I'm gonna put dog collars around them, make them crawl, and sit at my feet while I sit on an ivory chair with my legs crossed. I'm like, yo, turn the TV for me. But sir, you have a remote. Mr. Lou to you. Turn the TV by hand.
Your kayfabe is like on another level. With the Lou.
Mr. Lou. Motherfucker. Sorry. So
let's say there's a lot of people in the Hall of Fame because the Hall of Fame gonna start, like, with the ceremony that you see publicly. That the Hall of Fame has been here since like the 90s. Oh. I think the first entry was Andre the Giant.
Yeah, 1993. Goldberg is being inducted. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's the lead.
I would imagine that he'd be the headliner.
Yeah, he's the headliner.
I mean, William Regal should.
You think it's gonna be Jeff Jarrett? Come on.
Nah, I think
even though the Enos like
William Regal should be in the crowd like, I'll see you, sunshine.
Yeah, I'll see you, cue ball.
Regal should be the one doing Jackson.
Like, I made this man my bitch.
It was so hilarious in his interview with that. He was like, well, they told me to have a 10-minute match with him, and that's exactly what I gave him.
I didn't take advantage of that young boy. I did everything I was supposed to. I'm like, you watched that match, you headbutted him, son.
I saw you a suplex, like a drag takedown. He didn't sell it at all.
He hit him with a legit headlock takeover.
You see Goldberg, he's like, and then William Regal just go, he hits him in his knee. He's like,
William Regal was attacking his joints, son.
When you see a man put his hands up, he's getting his legs ready. So you see go.
And I love one thing I love about William Regal. He went into a defensive fighting position. He was like this, so he's blocking his chin and blocking the front of his chin, but still got his hands under so he can throw a punch. He was willing to fight this dude.
Yeah. We go back to his street fighting days.
Yeah, my man literally threw proper kicks and techniques to disable him. You knew what you was doing.
Goldberg tried to Irish whip him. He went. He grabbed him. He kneed him in the stomach. You see Goldberg go.
That's why people they're like, oh, Goldberg is a beast. So, hi, William Regal shaped like me, and ripped that dude to pieces. Like, guys like William Regal and Roy Nelson give me hopes that I can be one of the baddest mofos on this planet. Yeah, I am afraid of no one.
Out of shape. Compared to Goldberg, he was out of shape. Yeah. But like, that didn't matter because he had technique.
That's right. Oh yeah, that's right. You don't need to have abs to throw potatoes, baby.
And you see when he did the drag takedown on Goldberg, and you see Goldberg not trying to sell it, but Regal's like, you see him flip him over.
Goldberg, you going down.
You can see the resistance in Goldberg, and Goldberg's body go limp. Yeah. That 1 second when he's flying over.
Hilarious, man.
Goldberg probably was like, what's going on here? Help me, God.
I did give credit to Goldberg on one move when he reversed it out of it, but I think even with that, I think Regal let him. Regal just let him.
Listen, I'm gonna give you an inch, sunshine. That's why, I honestly think William Regal should have managed Pete Dunne.
Oh, I know.
Regal should have managed a lot of people.
Pete Dunne. That's the guy. That's the future. That's the real future of just wrestling.
What about Roman Reigns?
The king for a reason.
That's a Regal.
Yep.
You know why Pete Dunne got it? Because he just got the look. Once you see him come out, he has that face, man.
He looks like this.
He has that walk. Nah, he don't look that. Man.
Him and William Regal's like father and son.
You saw when Pete Dunne went up to William Regal?
Look, they father and son. Look at
this. That's Finn Balor.
Oh. Sorry, yeah. Look, father and son.
Looking
That's him going to his ear. He's like, boy, if you get out of line, sunshine. You saw what happened when he attacked the other British guy,
And William
Regal came up, and he went up to William Regal like this. William was just looking at him like, "Go ahead, go ahead, you young punk."
Yeah.
like Regal ain't got that in his tank. Like Regal got that for days.
You know who should be in the Hall of Fame though?
You seen
the skinny Chris Hero.
Pete Dunne? You seen Pete Dunne before?
What was he in?
The Bruiserweight.
Yeah, he's the Bruiserweight. He calls himself the Bruiserweight.
Wow,
he's a UK champion.
I'm already sold on that name. So he's like, they had that the tournament or whatever, and he's the one that won.
Yeah.
Cool.
No.
He lost.
He lost.
He was in the finals, but he won the title recently. Look how young and handsome William Regal is. Like Hal Jordan over here.
Said Hal Jordan.
He has that it factor about him. I'm talking about when he comes out, he has the walk, he has the talk, and he has the look. It's the eyes, bro. He has the look where like, yo, he's a heel. Like when he says he's a heel, like when he does his heel stuff, you believe it. He just has it.
Like
man.
when we was watching.
Yo, put a video on this dude. I'm getting hype on this guy, man.
Like when we were watching the cruiserweight class. I mean the UK championship
tournament thing. Crap, yeah. It was a crap.
When I saw him, like when I first saw him when he came out, and me and Mo watched after the first night, and this is before he wrestled. I said, "Yo, that dude's like." He reminded me of a young William Regal.
Yeah,
like, look at that.
Me
dude.
and him was already on it. We was talking about Pete Dunne. Like, yo, this guy, he's that's the dude right there, man. That's the dude in the future that's gonna be like it. He's gonna be on top.
Then he started attacking people. I'm like, yo,
I just know it. I have just something about him.
Young William Regal.
Damn,
like a Bond character. Mr.
Yeah.
Bond.
Yeah, that's somebody that Roger Moore would have had to throw off a roof.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have been easy.
This is the dude that years later would end up beating up a Jewish NFL player. To think that this guy would just manhandle a grown white man in the ring.
Not just a grown white man, a grown Jewish man.
Yeah. And mind you, this dude was like...
And that was Goldberg at his prime. He was younger than William Regal, and he was in better
shape. That was in the middle of his push.
And this is William Regal. Like, he was like young. He's fighting grown men in bare-knuckle fights. Looking like this.
Yeah,
he must have had to prove himself to a lot of people. It's like, look at this little gay guy here. You want to touch me, boy?
That's why I don't sleep on British people, man. Even with that accent, man, I don't sleep on British people.
Which is why I'm kind of sad that Wade Barrett didn't get any higher than what he did.
Yeah, Wade Barrett should got.
I thought that Wade Barrett would have been the heir apparent to William Regal.
Oh, Stu Bennett?
News for you.
Yeah, like exactly.
Cool.
Like,
I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, and WWE stopped him from doing it?
Yeah, because he was getting pop for it. I'm like, but then just turn him face.
Exactly.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
No, we don't have enough heels. Well, then just make somebody else heel.
Seriously.
Exactly. Like, come on. The man's man.
Yeah.
That one time they clowned on him.
I didn't think that was a gift. That worked perfect. Yeah, in my head I'm like, I'm not even drinking. Did he just nod?
Yeah.
I thought it was like Hogwarts, the pictures.
That one time he came on, they clowned on him and they played that.
He came out. I was like, oh, that's wrong, son. That is wrong.
Well, Regal, man. Regal, I would imagine... Like, I would like to imagine, like, for me, my kayfabe fantasy from William Regal is that he threw potatoes every time he was out in the match. Like, every time he was out in the ring, he threw potatoes.
Yeah,
the people that...
Like, he shot. Like, every time he was out in the ring, he shot. And he was a shooter.
The wrestlers...
That's me. That is me paying my legacy to William Regal.
That's why he gave the knee to Dean Ambrose. The running knee.
Man. And let alone the shit he did to...
William Regal saw Dean, he was like, I gotta wrestle him. And Dean is the same way.
When he did the was it Daniel Bryan? No,
the running
Sheamus, I think, ate Daniel Bryan, right?
What do you mean?
Yeah, at Mania.
Oh, at Mania, yeah, with that like 5-second match or whatever. Yeah.
The crowd
that was stupid.
Was not
that was
happy
that was
the start of WrestleMania.
Wasted potential.
Yoshitatsu
and David
R. Smith, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
But at least he's doing good in in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
Who's that? David Hart?
My man, son. Guy's name sold in his shirts. Boy, dang, man. That makes me feel significant. I feel like a peon in front of him.
Yo, put Pete Dunne on this, man. Put a video on Pete Dunne, man. You've never seen Pete Dunne before.
We gotta do it once we finish, though.
Oh, yeah.
But Hall of Fame, like, William Regal should be in the Hall of Fame already. Like,
Is he? No, I don't think he is. But
He's not?
I think they're waiting.
Oh hell no!
But I think they're waiting for retirement. Then you got to be retired.
He is
that.
retired.
He's the commissioner of NXT.
Yeah, that never stopped other people from doing that.
Isn't Ron Simmons still involved with the company?
I don't know.
He's in the Hall of Fame.
You can't have
Bradshaw
like a public,
fucking inducted him.
You can't have like a public image like that. Like a kayfabe image.
Ron Simmons does not have a public image, and he's in the Hall of
Foley
Fame.
was inducted
That's
like
what I'm saying, but
2013, and
anything.
he was active in WWE.
Who?
Mick Foley. And he was inducted because I didn't think he was inducted, but he still managed to be GM and all that stuff. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I don't even think that was like a legit plan. Like they had a plan that he was not going to be GM for that long. That's where Kurt Angle came.
I don't care. My whole thing is, and this is from the Old Dirty Demon, so y'all know it's truth. Jeff Jarrett does not belong in the WWE Hall of Fame. He belongs in the Global Force Wrestling Hall of Fame. He belongs in the TNA Wrestling Hall of Fame. He did nothing.
Look, Bobby Brookside's not even in the Hall of Fame.
And The Rock means nothing.
And Bobby
in the WWE, WWF, WW, every alphabet, every letter in the dang alphabet. He did nothing for that company. I don't care how many IC titles he won, his brightest spot was when he cried for Owen Hart dying. Does he get into the Hall of Fame for that? Please. Jeff Jarrett is balls. Slap these nuts. How about that one?
Like Bobby Brookside should be in it. Like he's like one of the reasons why that UK tournament happened with all the wrestlers. Bobby Brookside's a fucking this guy here.
I put Charlie Haas in the WWE Hall of Fame ahead of him.
That dude, one of the trainers. Like that's like one of Royal Regal boys. He's like infamous in the UK scene and wrestling, and he's not in it. Jeff Jarrett is. That's why it's like all these people and Jeff Jarrett's.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
I think now you just kind of like scraping.
Norman Smiley's not even in it, man.
Okay, now you just scraping shit.
Ernest the Cat Miller.
Now I feel like you just kind of going
The
a little bit
wiggle.
past the line of like.
And I am telling you. Shoot.
Not even Albert.
Or Lord Tensai. Or Sweet Tea. He had 3 personas in that company.
But Albert didn't win as much titles as Jeff Jarrett, though.
Jeff Jarrett didn't win much of nothing anyway.
He won a lot of
He's
titles.
the reason why Finn
Bro.
Balor's hired.
Like, you can't, just because you don't like his gimmick, don't mean he's not viable for the Hall of Fame in your opinion.
Any of these guys.
Because there's people worse than Jeff Jarrett that is in the Hall of Fame when it comes to gimmicks.
Like what?
Dude,
Like who? Like who? Like who? You had to look it up, so you don't even know.
Because there's a lot of people.
Who?
So I want to get everybody
Like who?
in detail.
Like who? I put Haku. Is Haku in the Hall of Fame?
I have no idea.
He's Samoan, so most likely no, but ain't no problem.
Balls to that. I put Samoans in the Hall of Fame before I put Chris Benoit in the Hall of Fame before I put Jeff Jarrett in the motherfucker. How about that one?
But that makes sense, though.
I mean, well, yeah,
that makes sense.
I'm at Bobby Brookside. Looks like
I would put
dude from Typo Negative.
Rikishi.
Good gracious.
Rikishi. No? He's in the Hall of Fame for his ass.
And his sons. And he's
You feel me?
Samoan.
Like, that's...
He don't like black women.
He got into it because of his ass.
He don't like black women, man.
You know what I mean?
He didn't want to go to his son's wedding because he was married.
Too Cool was over like Rover because of Rikishi.
You know who else is in the Hall of Fame? Robert Gibson. You know who that is? Exactly. Exactly.
I like Robbie Gibson. It's real to me too, goddamn it! But it's that real.
That's what I'm saying. Like.
But you know who's not in the Hall of
Morris
Fame?
Mo.
Morris.
Oh, good gracious!
Now my hair got to be like 4 other different colors mixed in there.
You know who's not in the Hall of Fame that should be in the Hall of Fame ahead of Jeff Jerky Beef?
Who?
Taka Michinoku. He made the light heavyweight championship matter at one point.
Big Boss Man.
Ooh,
Ray Trailer.
he's not in it.
He is in it.
Oh, that's good. Big Boss.
I would put Boss Man in the Hall of Fame ahead of Jeff Jarrett. You
He
kidding
struck
me?
it. You know how much I like Boss Man. You know what type of answer you're gonna get when you had said
But
that.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like you're seeing a Hall of Famer
Like,
from
you see what he
a
did?
different viewpoint from WWE. Not that you're wrong, but
he
your
beat up
viewpoint
a
is different
Canadian officer
because you like a
put him in
certain
prison.
thing he did in a gimmick. You're gonna put him in the Hall of Fame.
He was a good.
Jeff
heel.
Jarrett had a shitty gimmick.
Yeah, but it's not his gimmick that's winning him over in the Hall of Fame. It's the fucking multiple championships he won.
What multiple championships?
I just said it fucking earlier, you idiot.
What multiple championships? What the
I
three?
just said it.
What the
He
three
won
in the
like
Continental
7 IC
Championship?
titles. He won tag team titles with
Please,
Owen.
they don't even recognize
If
that
anything,
shit.
if you're
They
gonna
don't even recognize
if
it.
you're gonna put Bossman in it because you like that he killed Al Snow's dog, then you should put Jeff Jarrett in the Hall of Fame just because he was a tag team champion with Owen Hart.
At this point, I'll put Snitsky and Kicking the Baby in right now. Right?
It wasn't my
I just
fault.
said it right now, like how many titles he won in each company.
In each company, but you have to reflect on what he did for the WWE. What did he do?
But
To
that's,
for,
I just said it.
what was
Like,
it? 3 IC belts?
No,
I
it's
want,
tag team titles, IC, and a couple other things. But
What couple other things?
I'm
I think that's
a
what
Jeff
the
Jarrett hater, so I'm just gonna basically be like,
that's fine.
F it.
That's fine. I don't give a fuck if you like Jeff Jarrett or not. I could give two shits, my brother.
He was
I'm just
some-
saying the way they're seeing it is just he just had multiple championships. That's it. Whether
Yeah.
that's right or wrong in your opinion, goddamn it, you sleep on that. I'm just saying WWE's like he has a lot of championships in WWE and WCW, and we're gonna put him in the Hall of Fame. He's not even the fucking like lead guy in it. But Kishi got on it because of his ass. He got in it because of his ass.
Not even from the head shrinking. An ass.
Because of his ass.
He shrunk heads, man.
His ass, bro.
Say what you want. Jeff Jarrett does not belong under the Hall of Fame.
There's a lot of motherfuckers that don't belong in the Hall of Fame.
Jeff Jarrett should go into the Global Force or TNA Hall of Fame.
He is in the TNA Hall of
Global
Fame.
Force don't even have the money for that. That'll be
Well-
hilarious though.
Well,
He'll be the only one in it.
Nah, he is in the TNA Hall of Fame.
well, that's where he belongs,
Oh, look
and
at
that's it.
Bobby Brookside daughter.
Who? I don't-
The trainer.
I don't know who the hell that is.
That's some British girl. That's your
Well-
new page, Mo.
Hey, I'm with
Well, until Sasha Banks kicks her head off, she is not the new page.
Oh, you mean zebra kick?
That's what it's called around these
you.
parts.
I'm looking at all these Hall of Famers. I didn't know it was that many. Hey, Antonio Inoki's in it.
He basically had Ali afraid to walk in the middle of the ring.
Antonio Inoki is a Japanese politician.
There's a lot of Japanese people in the Hall of Fame. Now that I'm looking at the list.
Who? Inoki and Tatsumi Fujinami? Like, that's probably it.
There's a lot.
Mr. Fuji.
Or the 3. That's a lot.
No, it's like 11.
None of them are Taka Michinoku, so they can all eat a dick.
Taka Michinoku won 1 belt.
There's
And
Riki Zoran.
he made that belt matter.
Riki Zoran.
Is my homie Masahiro Chono in there?
I don't
Nope.
know.
Because Chono, right now, could probably...
And I don't even know who the fuck Riki Zoran is, but that motherfucker's in the Hall of Fame.
Wait, who? Ricky Martin?
Riki Zoran.
Your boy said Ricky Martin, y'all.
Y'all man, it was a picture. It said Godfather. It was a picture of Papa Shango.
Wait, what?
Charles Wright.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
That's the first thing I saw.
Oh, man.
Yeah, wait. Oh, okay, no, I was bugging out with that one.
And, I mean, this is, like, slightly related to wrestling.
Hey, and Yokozuna.
I don't know why, though.
Yeah. I was saving it up for the Japanese wrestlers.
What's up? Rodney, I don't know why.
I mean, that nigga, those Samoans like to eat.
Seriously.
They like to eat.
And
They kill themselves, man.
Oh.
Yeah, Fujinami. I think you mentioned him already.
Tatsumi Fujinami.
Yeah.
You know who I think shouldn't be in there? Because in my opinion, I don't think they did anything in WWE. It's
Other than
Cowboy
Jeff
Bob
Jarrett?
Orton. He's just known for being this dude
Randy
Johnny
Orton daddy?
with a cast on his arm.
He's known for being Randy Orton's daddy.
I've always mentioned that I don't like the Hall of Fame policy because it is still guided by one man. Like the Hall of Fame that you see in other sports is not guided by just the owner of MLB or the owner of NFL. It's a committee that's behind it. So they get to decide who's in the Hall of Fame, you know, and obviously they have their way of like, you know, deciding who goes into it. But it's not the owner of the MLB because he should have no right to that. But Vince has full rights of who goes to the Hall of Fame, so it's a bullshit Hall of Fame.
Yes, it is.
Instead of having like a committee to do that, or even the wrestlers.
It's like them not inducting Disco Inferno for being the best seller in the business today. I'm sorry, I can't even like joke around defending this, Disco Inferno. That dude's in the Matrix, son.
Matrix. He's in the damn. What's it called?
Upside down.
If you want to call it that, sure.
Abdullah the Butcher's in it. Oh boy.
Abdullah the Butcher's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, for scaring people. That dude scared me.
And Papa Shango ain't.
It's part of how he
Papa
got
Shango is in it.
As a Godfather, probably, but not as
You
Papa
seen the
Shango.
picture? That was Papa Shango, son. Get the fuck out of here. Don't tell me otherwise. Like you get the Godfather, you get Ray, you get all of them in one. It's a deal. It's a Legends package, okay?
And yet they
Kama
will find
Mustafa and everybody.
And yet they will
See,
find
like
some
Mark
way to.
Yo, Kama Mustafa had the Jabari haircut.
Kurt Hennig.
We'll find a way to get each Mick Foley persona
Tony
a
Atlas.
spot
I didn't even know
in
that.
the Hall of Fame.
Tony Atlas.
I feel like that's the least they could have done for Tony Atlas. Because wasn't he tag team champs with Rocky Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said you gotta give him a car to sleep in.
Dang, he said a car to sleep
I mean,
in.
no, sorry, that's for Virgil. Sorry, Virgil needs a car to sleep in.
That's kind of funny that you have Godfather with Papa Shango pictures of him.
Yeah.
I don't know who did that, but
He'll forever be known as Papa Shango.
Because he made Ultimate
it
Warrior
was on
puke up
Wikipedia.
that green
Wikipedia
stuff.
did that.
Damn, that's messed up.
He made the Ultimate Warrior puke up that green stuff. Like that's
Terry Bollea don't exist no more.
That's a legacy.
Yeah, so, yeah, guys. Yeah, Jeff Jarrett.
So nobody wants Jeff Jarrett in the Hall of Fame.
Nope, he ain't earned it. Put him in the TNA Hall of Fame. Get his daddy to build the Hall of Fame
Get some Mexicans to build it.
for him to be put in it, just like what happened with TNA.
Get the staff from Lucha Underground to build it.
Man, but you know what? Johnny Mundo goes in first.
Not even that. Person that should go in first is
Every time.
Abyss, because he stood there. He was loyal, man.
Where's Abyss now?
Still there.
Abyss is in Lucha Underground?
No,
No, in
TNA. TNA and Lucha Underground doing the crossover soon.
Well, I mean, they would have to, so TNA could be all like, yo, so that money that y'all be getting, Lucha Underground, how y'all get that?
Yeah, I do love the
sign up?
promos Conan cut.
Lucha Underground be on some crazy shit though.
Lucha Underground fired MVP because MVP said that something might be happening in the storyline. You guys would be very interested. And Lucha Underground's like, dude, you ruined the story. Blah blah blah. we trying to keep it realistic. And I guess MVP was like, dude, Mil Mascara just got his soul eaten by I forgot his name. Well, one character eats people.
Mm-hmm.
He eats their souls, and then they supposedly die. You never see them again. That's real for sure. Apparently, that's real.
Hey,
So Lucha Underground.
It's real to me, goddammit.
So,
Shank something, baby.
Mil Muertes. Sorry, Mil Muertes.
Mil
Eats
Muertes?
people. He's a cannibal.
Mean Muertes?
Yeah. Mil Muertes eats people. He's a cannibal.
What's up with these mean?
I don't know, but
They don't know.
he eats people.
You know what that means?
I know Muertes is dead, and Mil.
Yes. Meal is 1,000 deaths.
Mil Muertes?
I like that.
Mean
name.
Muertes?
I like
That
that.
means
Even,
1,000 deaths.
1,000? Wow.
I like that even more. That just sounds dope.
It's like the
1,000
other guy
deaths,
with
son.
mean mascaras, 1,000
Yeah.
masks. Like, what's with it mean? Yeah.
Well, Mil Muertes
Spanish
basically
people.
eats
Mexicans.
people's souls, and he'll trap their soul in a stone or something like that. It's
Soul Stone?
It's stupid, yeah. It's like you're pendant in your house.
Now we know what a Soul Stone in MCU is.
Yeah. Mil Muertes has it. So, like the gimmicks of Lucha Underground made me stop watching it. 'Cause I'm like, you had Sexy Star fight a grown man, beat him, and I'm like,
They kind of like go out very outrageous with their stories.
that's why I just start skipping it. Then
Especially with the drug kingpin in the bag and they like,
Dario Cuevo.
Yeah, like he's just like, we gotta stop him. Okay, I'm gonna put that guy.
No, don't get me
It's just
wrong.
like-
Those shoots they shot, like the little movies, I thought those were cool at first.
Yeah.
Then TNA tried to do that and they ripped off the idea.
Oh really?
And they had a scene where they was gonna all the wrestlers gonna have like come in and meet each other in front of the Manhattan Center.
Yeah.
And the Indian dude basically was outside in February weather with just trunks and boots.
Wow.
Because like they tried to do a whole continuity thing, so it made it seem like he just came from a match and went outside.
Right.
So the whole time they doing the shoot, you see him back like this. Yeah, that thing broke because I was like. And he was a heel at the time on James Storm team.
Yeah.
The whole time James Storm talking, he's like. Like, you can literally see this
It's like
dude
suffering over there.
Yo, I felt so bad. I'm like, yo, your mate takes this motherfucker mustache. I'm gonna find that joint, but
The director's like, what the hell's wrong with you, huh?
he's like, yo,
It's like the 10th take, man.
stay still.
You know, stay still, motherfucker.
And he said, he's like, you literally see him like, I'm like, oh man, like that sucks, man. I feel bad for that dude. It's like Shearer's his name. He just got signed to the WWE recently.
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers is going to WWE
Like,
now, man.
That's the worst part about it. They try to do that Lucha Underground joint with the whole movies, and it's like,
They want the bread.
that's like that was the worst thing that TNA could do. They try to make like a cinematic fight in front
TNA
of
does-
the the Manhattan Center that leads to the ring and starts a battle
TNA
royal.
often does that a lot, though. But I remember, like, What Culture Wrestling had a countdown of top 10 things that they ripped off of TNA. I thought it was pretty interesting.
Well, yeah, they took a lot.
I thought it was very
I do think the Ultimate X match is stupid and just very irresponsible. You could hurt someone with that.
The division is great, though.
Not anymore.
I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about it was great.
It was basically a Super J. That's what the division
Yeah.
is. The junior.
Mm.
It's like,
It was a cruiserweight.
that was it. Japan been doing that for years.
I'm not. Okay.
I
don't give a fuck who did it first. I'm
I
just saying
know,
the division
but I'm
that they
saying,
had
like-
was. But that's where you going at,
But
motherfucker.
TNA, they messed it up. Like, they basically said X means no limits. I'm like, oh, that's cool, but then they turned that basically into the Money in the Bank, that title.
Well, yeah, that's basically what it was.
So you had wrestlers going over there with the 200-pound wrestlers that's working hard, getting jobbed out to a heavyweight just so he could cash that title win and get the heavyweight shot.
Well, that's
It's
the
like-
only thing I liked about the X division because like you wasn't like you wasn't like stuck in that division. Like in the cruiserweight division, like in WWE, it feels like these guys are just stuck there. Like that's it. Like you're not going past that.
Yeah, but it's like
Unless you eat some more
but
cheeseburgers.
they'll kill people momentum that way. It's just like you have a dude working hard from day one to get to there. He gets the title. Then, say for example, like this didn't happen, but Sting, I want to fight for the title. You're gonna have to earn it. I'm gonna fight this dude for the X division. I'll squash him real quick,
Yeah.
and then you get a title match. It's like, dude, what the hell?
Yeah.
So it's like, after that, I'll pass. You know, TNA has some good things, but then it's
I
like,
just don't like anything.
I like a lot of stuff. It's just that.
No, he likes a lot of stuff. It's just that the stuff that he likes is over in Japan.
Kind of at NXT.
Kind of my balls. Like all you talk about.
Like if
is
the
in
wrestling promotion starts with an
NJPW.
N, then I'll enjoy it.
NWA.
NXT, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Exactly.
WJP.
Put him on to the old Dusty Road shit. The NWA.
I love those. I saw that with my grandmother.
I mean, Arn Anderson. He's about that life.
I shaved, so
Ric Flair.
yeah.
You saw Joe Rogan talk about Ric Flair? You fucking love that guy.
Yeah, nah, my favorite ones when
How do
Bill
you-
Burr spoke about him.
Joe-
How do you
Love
not
that
love
guy.
Ric Flair?
Bill Burr said he's funnier than me.
Joe Rogan was looking at the camera and yo, Ric Flair, there's an open invitation to my podcast. Anytime, man.
Yo, imagine Joe Rogan interviews him.
Oh, that'd be great.
We gonna listen. You gotta watch
I
that.
love
We
Joe
gonna add our
Rogan's
commentary to that.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we need to do the dirty for dirty Ric Flair,
Oh, yeah.
and we gotta add our
You saw
commentary.
the Bill
to
Burr when he talked about it? Oh, my God.
He said he's so funny, man. He's just like, Rick was never just the type to get married. He just...
That whole thing about the Rolex. How
You
it's
don't
like in a
remember?
drunken stupor, he takes his Rolex off and throws it into a pile of spaghetti. Like what?
Yeah, why'd you see that? I
You
got
don't remember? No, I don't remember. You threw your wallet into a bowl of spaghetti and said, I got 15 of those motherfuckers.
Ric Flair, man, that dude is.
And the way fucking this guy did did it too, Bill Burr. He,
Yeah.
it was one punchline after the other. This guy was a legend. He said, no, he calls his
his wife is the first wife number one.
number one. Number one. This guy is a legend.
Oh, Bill Burr, you sly devil, you.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, man. Oh wow, we hit the hour. Well, we'll close it out with anyone else but Jarrett.
With
Anyone else but Jarrett.
Absolutely.
We can't say Jeff Jarrett around ODD.
Anyone else?
Trigger
but
word.
He ain't did shit. He ain't did nothing.
Anyone else but Jarrett.
It's like, my understanding is you are inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame based on what you did in the WWE. There have been tons of people who have done more in the WWE than what Jeff Jarrett did.
Mm-hmm.
And yet they don't get that call. And yet Jeff Jarrett gets the call? Please. Let him go into the Global Force Wrestling Hall of Fame. Let him go into the TNA Hall of Fame. He ain't did nothing to get into the WWE Hall of Fame. What? He cried for Owen Hart the loudest? Or the most? Or he shed the most tears? Get the fuck out of my face.
Word.
Jeff Jarrett, eat all the dicks in the world. 3 times.
Word. And on that note, anyone else but Jarrett.